Hello everyone, this is a 2v2 clan battle between Huntsman and TNC. I play as Prussia. Avenger, who is my teammate, plays as Prussia. Our opponents. It's Never Lupus, plays as GB. And Atlantic plays as France. So as we start battle off here, I've got my 5 Prussian Fusiliers coming up on the red line. So my plan as always is to try and just get hold of this flank, get around the flank, and just try and demolish him from there. Here it's Never Lupus does a very silly cav charge. I'm not too sure what he was trying to accomplish. I think he might have been trying to go for my lights, but they were way too close to the line for me to even worry about that cav there at all. So he takes quite a few losses and then runs away. So here I've got my 2-foot guard behind my lights. I also have 6 lancers, 3 on each side at the moment. And this is some GB line. So I'm just going to put a shot off, pull back a little bit, and then when they come forward again, rush my line up. So here's the shot to pull back. I want to draw him in a little bit closer away from their main line, because he's not moving his main line up to the left. So if I can get him to go just a little bit further forward like that, as you see I've moved my foot guard up and now my cav are going to come in. And I know there's no risk of him saving himself, as his left still stayed back when he moved these 3 on the right forward. So he has 1 unit in behind, and he has a cav unit. My lancers go forward, C's form square, and they run away again. And here, as you see, he positioned a rifle and a line as well, just to the left to try and cover it, but they were going to be way too far away to try and help. I do another cav charge, coming in to get rid of that line and light, just in case they do get a little bit closer. So they, the line forms square. Do another cav charge through the centre, keep him into square. I also want to try and draw his cav in, because if his cav engaged with my cav, I can pull back a little bit and all my line of lights can shoot the head out. So, it's my lancers here. They try and disengage, but sometimes your lancers or your cavalry get stuck on a square and they can't seem to get off it. That was the case there for a second. Now he's charged in another cav unit. I've already demolished the 2 that had already run in. They've already been demolished. And I turn all my lancers onto the line that's facing my flank. Basically I'm hoping that his micro isn't good enough that he's not going to be able to form square and everything as fast as I'm charging him. And I'm pretty much spot on. He doesn't manage to form square on that one. So I managed to get rid of that one and the lights at that little cav charge. So here you can see me moving. I did a silly thing really. I brought my right flank up, really. There's no lights or anything like that there. It's just 4 lines I think there was. So really silly, I should never have done that. I should have held them back, because there was no point in me doing it. But for some reason I had the sudden urge to rush them all forward and go for complete glory. But that didn't turn out so well. I lose one pretty much instantly. And there on the left it's all over. Really, there's absolutely nothing you can do. He's got 3 line left there. And I've got 5 lights, 2-foot guard and 2 other lines. They're shooting him. So he's got no chance there. Here one of the GB lines decided to go melee on me. So I'm not entirely sure why he decided to go melee on me, but he did, and he decided that he would want to rout them away. So they routed away very, very quickly. I then, because he's removed his line from behind the lights, decided to go melee on his lights with one of my musketeer units. So they're going to charge in, but there's nothing behind to save them now, to charge back in or to shoot me. So I know they're pretty much safe enough, and lights are normally pretty awful at melee. You do get the odd occasion they manage to beat you, but they're normally pretty bad at it. So here, as you can see, the problem that I was having was the fact that he just basically outgunned me. Even though I had the cav in there, still he really had me outgunned there with a couple of light units and the GB line. The GB line are much better than the normal standard Prussian musketeers. So here you see he's got a light and a line shooting on that one, and 2 lines shooting on the other one. So they don't stand any chance at all. As I say, it was a very stupid thing for me to do. But I think I got carried away with how easily the left flank fell, and thought, why not just go for it. So I'm trying to come around in this flank now. I've got my 2-foot guards here, on the far left, and all the lights. This is Avenger, and his opponent Atlantic, I think it is. So Atlantic was actually a very, very good player. He managed to have Avenger on the run for a little while there. He got his cav in, Atlantic did, and put up a really, really, really strong fight against Avenger. So all credit to him, he did a very good job. There you see it at the top of the screen, I've got a foot guard. There's a line come back from routing, so I've got a foot guard just chasing them off. So here this is looking pretty even at the moment, really. You've got cav on one side, cav opposite cav on the other side. So they're basically just in a who can kill the cav off first kind of battle. The French cav is better. Avenger does manage to kill his general in a minute, which helps him out greatly. So Avenger's a very good player, so I was surprised that this guy managed to hold his own against him for so long. And there's the Atlantic's general dying off. As you can see there, my guy's got no one left really, a couple of lights, a couple of line, and a general. Nothing for me to worry about, I've still got a full army of line and lights. So here, as you can see, Avenger got himself into a spot of bother on the right, but he was winning the left flank engagement, so that was fine. That wouldn't have worried me too much. And here, as you can see, he's running his lights and his line away now, as people do when they start to lose. So shoot, and then they run them away very, very quickly, and then they shoot, and then they run them away again. Try and stop you from getting any shots off at them. Luckily enough, I still had so many lights left, his line weren't capable of doing that, so I concentrated on trying to kill his lights first. And then after he did that, he had no chance of kiting me. So as you can see, the French guy's still got a hell of a lot of line. He's still got some lights in front of them as well. And Atlantic actually manages to isolate one of the units there on the right. So my guy sent his general off to mop up any of my units that are routed away. Basically stop them from coming back, which is a very good idea really to do, because you do tend to find that lots and lots of units come back after routing, but I decided to not be too happy about that, and I charged my general in, and my general had a lot more men as I formed a square with the musketeer that he was going past, so I managed to shoot a few of his horse down. So my general charges in, kills his general, which leaves him completely demoralised. These two units actually do pretty well, and they manage to stand around to the very, very end of the battle. But here, as you can see now, Avenger's taking the upper hand, and he's not going to miss an opportunity, Avenger. So that battle over there is all done and dusted now. I did send 2 foot guard and 3 lights over to Avenger just in case he needed them. As it turned out, he never did. So I decided to turn him back and kill my own guy. So I've got 2 lights on the other side with 3 line. I've got 3 line. Oh, I've got 1 light on the other side with 3 line. I've got 3 lines here with 2 foot guard and a general left. All my cav are gone. That's quite normal for me to lose all my cav pretty early on in the battle. I tend to enjoy basically wasting my cav away. If it was real, then realistically I'd have a lot of very scared cavalrymen as I went into a battle. But I just like charging the cav in, stop the lines from firing, get the light on the line up and just shoot them up. Seems to work out very, very well. So here I reform my line and my lights, and just as I do that, this line I think turns around and goes the other way.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Yeah, off he goes. So here's some of my Fusiliers just shooting up. And now basically I'm going to chase him from this side. I've got my line going the opposite way. As soon as I see him coming, I reform it and turn it around so it's facing them both. Otherwise I was going to keep getting shot in the flank, which is never a nice place to be shot. So this is really the end of the battle. So these guys were pretty good. It was a good game, really all in all. It was very enjoyable. I'd like to thank them both for playing, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. And if anyone wants to check out me and 33rd Foot have started a new channel up for joint commentaries between the both of us and things like that. If anyone wants to see it, the link will be in the description, and there will be a link on the video as well at the end if you'd like to go and check that out. So thank you very much guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, bye.